Hey, it's banger season. I got some bangers to show you. Let's see what I got. Number one, we got this vintage Western corduroy blazer coat jacket thing. Frontier wear, pioneer wear. Yep. And these vary as far as how much you can get for them. But I think for that one, I should be able to get over 50, probably 55 or maybe 60. And then we got a sweater vest. The brand is Pendleton, 100% lamb's wool. I paid $6.99. But of course, I got 20% off. And this is a BOLO, if you don't know lo. We got the old Anderson Ord. If you're not familiar with this brand, you should definitely get yourself familiar with the brand. The hoodies have over 100% sell-through rate. I've sold the shirts before. I've never found pants, but Anderson Ord, this is the logo. And it's O-R-D, not O-R. I don't know if I let you see the tag long enough. $12.99, 20% off. And it looks like my jacket's rubbing on the mic. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to say happy birthday to Mr. David Bowie. One of the best, if not the best, to ever do it. And next we got a plaid flannel shirt by Faherty. Found at a local Goodwill here in Phoenix. It is in great shape. Faherty flannel shirts do well. If you find them, grab them. Then we got a Liverpool jeans. This one is in okay condition. There's no rips and holes, but I paid under $5 for it. Everything I show you is 20% off unless I say different. So Liverpool, it's not a great brand, but it's over 50% sell-through rate in the size that I got that in. This is another BOLO. This is a brand called Blue Delta. If you're not familiar with it, get familiar with it. They make custom clothing, custom jeans. These are like 5-pocket jean style pants for men. And I'm trying to find the label here. It's made in the USA. I'm not going to show you the guy's name, but that's the label. And yeah, Blue Delta, check it out. Check out the sell-through rate. Check out the sold prices. I've been buying and selling Blue Delta for years, and I've never said anything about it. I've kind of been keeping that one a secret. But if you find Blue Delta, grab it. Then we have some jeans here, some Kasubis. Or maybe the K is silent. I'm not sure. You see jeans with all those pluses like that? They're Kasubi jeans. This one has a little embroidery on the leg. And the tag is on the inside. Kasubi. Or just Subi. Not really sure. But these are a great size. 33. Yeah, and these are black denim. As you know, I'm a fan of black denim. But Kasubi jeans, the sell-through rate isn't 100%, but the sold prices are great. And these I picked up at my last stop. It was a Goodwill up in the west side. These are some old vintage brown tabs. I did not know these existed. Someone in the comments on in my Levi's video told me about this. There's a such thing as Levi's brown tabs. I did not know that. I guess they're similar to the orange tabs in the way that they came out to be a budget-friendly version. So these are some vintage, made in the USA. Relaxed fit. I think they're 550s, 540s. Ooh, these are going to be good. I love me some vintage 540s. So here's the back of the tag. This is how we can date these things. September of the year 2000. But yeah, these are some great 540s. Look at them. They're in pretty good shape too. The only thing that I would like changed about these jeans is that they're kind of a big size. But look at the fading. This fading is absolutely killer. I predict these jeans will sell within 3 or 4 days. Even though they're a bad size, which I have not said the size yet. 42, not a good size. But because of the fading, because they're vintage, made in the USA, brown tabs, I'm expecting a quick sale. Okay, same jean aisle, same Goodwill. I got these vintage USA Wranglers. These are the MWZ. These sell pretty good. I'm not going to get a ton of money, 25 bucks probably. They're not a good size, but there's no holes. They're in great shape, and they're USA vintage Wranglers. Boot cut, cowboy cut, or whatever. Now this one, I hesitated to pick up, but I did it anyway because it was an Obi. And an Obi is just shorthand for opportunity buy. You know, OB. I call them Obies. Where I didn't want to spend too much time researching, but it was really cheap, so I just got it anyway. It's just a hot weather multicam US Air Force jacket. I don't know. I don't think it's vintage or anything. It's got some cool patches on it. You can fit what I know about military clothing into a shot glass, and then you take that shot, you won't even get drunk because there's nothing in it. That's what I know about military gear. I know that the Generation 3 cold weather stuff is good, and some of the really old stuff, vintage stuff is good. That's about as far as it goes. I got some Revtown jeans. And they're the sharp fit. If you look these up, the sell-through rate is not going to impress you, but they do hold their value pretty well. It's a good size. It's 33. It's the best size. I like picking them up when I find them cheap. I forgot to mention what I got these for. $4.99. Still going. Lots more stuff to get through. This here, we got a Johnny O, which is a moment of silence for my dead homie. Johnny O used to be a good brand. Now every time I say its name, I have to pause, give it a moment of silence, because now it's just basically a mid. But this one is new without tags. It's pure black, no flaws, size large. So I'll get 20 bucks for it, but maybe not fast. But this, on the other hand, this is a Bangy McBangerson. This is a Columbia, and I know what you're thinking. Columbia's trash. And you're right, Columbia is trash. But this guy here, well, hey, what are you doing, little buddy? Are you watching the haul video? Fair enough. This is a Columbia Omni Heat with the metallic heat-keeping interior. Got a cool little embroidery on the zipper. So yeah, this Omni Heat's Columbia Omni Heat vest. Look up the sell-through rates, because that is a banger. Here we have Levi's Premium 541s. Not selvedge, but still 541 premiums. Very good condition. Sorry, I'm talking, but you can't see anything. These have some great fading. Got the big E. The big E's for the Levi's Premium. Got the old school patch looking like the vintage. A little homage back to the old times. And this will do good, actually. These are some 541 premiums, great size. If I remember correctly, they're 33s or 34s. Zelda, you can't get that bird. There's a screen door between the two of you, you silly face. It's 34. So 34 is the second best size in men's jeans. I mean, second best size in men's Levi's, to be specific. So yeah, it's an easy pickup. It was 10 bucks, but I didn't pay $10. I paid $8. I should get $25 for those Levi's premium 541s. Now here we got, I'd say it's a step above a mid, but not quite a banger. Ermenegel Dozenya. This is Ermenegel Dozenya. It's a flannel shirt. It has a check, gray and red. Or brown, depending on how colorblind you are. This is a Macy's brand now, I think. But this one's actually made in Italy. It's not a recent China. So a Zegna made in Italy flannel shirt with no flaws whatsoever. Size large. Not quite a banger because this brand is not a banger unless you've got Loro Piana Zegna. But still, that is a $25 shirt all day long. And then here we have a banger, but it's for me personally, so it's not a resale banger, but it's not bad for resale. I mean, Wrangler, retro, not good. Not a great brand, not a great subline, but it's a thick flannel shirt. It's got a great pattern. And I'm fairly certain it'll fit me. And the good Lord knows I need lots more flannel shirts because I don't have any. I don't know how I survive with no flannel shirts. That's just the first section. I will have a whole other closet. But hey, who's counting? So yeah, with that few flannel shirts, I don't know how I'm gonna survive this Arizona winter with 4 cold days with only 35 flannel shirts. So now I have 36. But if I decide to sell I could probably still get 20 bucks for it with the right person. Maybe more. Then this is the brother of the first one I showed you. I found them next to each other on the rack. A made in the USA Pioneer wear smiley face pocket. No flaws, no holes, no stains. Made in the United States of Americano. I will get over 50 shiny new pesos for this. 50 pesos minimum. Because of the condition, because it's gray, because it's a 44. Next, what do we got here? Ooh, I think this one might be a banger. I think we got a banger. Yep, this is a banger. We got ourselves a certified banger. 100% wool. No holes, no stains. Pendleton Woolen Mills. Made in Oregon, United States of Americano. This is a rag sweater. See how there's little bits of other colors kind of sprinkled in? I'd say it's a weak rag colored way, but still kind of a rag because it's not one solid color. It's got the little splotches of other colors. So I'm going to call this a mock neck or a shawl neck. Shawl neck, come back now. A shawl neck Pendleton wool sweater. That is a $45 to $50 item. And next we got a banger McBanguson. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it a banger, but it's pretty good. It's diesel jeans. Some diesels. Men's Levi. Levi was a good man. Okay. And it's a button fly. Size 34. Yep. Diesel. What did I pay? $13.99 plus 20% off. So yeah, paid up a bit, but I should still be able to get $45.50 for those. Then right here is just an Obi. These are just some fundamental shorts. The fundamental shorts from Fabletics. The only time I'll get these fundamental shorts anymore is if there's an interesting pattern and they're very cheap. $4, I'll get 16. If you get them in an interesting pattern with no flaws, they can't have any flaws, or they'll sit forever. There's too much competition. And we're not even halfway. Well, we might be halfway through this, but not really. I got some figs. I always look up figs before I purchase them because there's a lot of different models and they do not all do the same. These I think are women's. I forget the model name, but I did look it up. If you see that on a pair of scrubs and you're not paying more than $5, I'd consider getting them. There's the style code right there. And then I got these Levi's XX chino pants. These are bread and butter items. If you can get khaki Levi's XX, any color, doesn't matter, for like $2, get them. They'll sell for $16, $17 if they're in good shape. The reason I bought these is because they're plaid, black watch plaid. That's not a stain, it's just a little bit of dirt. These, I should be able to get $20 for these because they're in great shape. Any Levi's XX chinos are usually a pretty good pickup if you're not paying too much. Because these are plaid and they're size 34, I grabbed them. And these will not take more than a month to sell. And then I found his twin brother in the next aisle over, so I grabbed him. I paid $4 for both of these, for each of these, I mean. Got some 511 tactical cargo pants. And I will pick up 511 if I get them for under $7 and they're in really good shape. Condition is important for these, and it's got the stretchy waist. If these are all tore up, people do not want to buy them. It's not like a fashion thing. They're buying these to use them for work because these pants are pretty solid. So yeah, with 511 tactical, there's a bunch of different models, I think. The one I like to find are the striker pants or the strike pants. I forget what the number is on these. But if you look at the care tag, it'll tell you the style code. And it usually starts with a 7 and it'll tell you what they are. And there's a good size, by the way. These are 36. So everything I buy, especially with pants, size is always at the top of my mind. I try to get between 30 and 36. And if it's bigger than that or smaller than that, I'll think twice before picking it up. And here we have a certified banger. It is a Flint and Tinder, heavyweight, hoodie sweatshirt. No flaws, no holes, no stains. In fact, it looks like it's barely even been worn. USA made, men's XL, great size, great item, easy sale, money in the bank. Gotta love finding Flint and Tinder. I found that at a Goodwill way out on the west side. Today's Wednesday. On Wednesday, I drive the farthest. I go to the Salvation Army, which is nowhere near me. Then I'll go to a Goodwill out there, another Goodwill out there, another Goodwill out there, and then one on the way home. And sometimes I'll stop at the Goodwill right by my house, but I did not stop there today. So I made four stops today. This one I got because I am taking a gamble on this, okay? This is a collaboration between Marvel and a skateboard products brand of grip tape, Grizzly grip tape. I did some comps. I didn't see another one like this, but I did see some Grizzly grip tape sweaters. So it's an actual Marvel product collaboration with Grizzly grip tape. Not another one on eBay, so I didn't know how good it was going to do. But I paid under $6 for it after my discount. And I'm thinking I'll get 25 to 30 for it. And that's just a guess. Then this one was one that I did look up, and they do sell pretty well. It is a Yosemite embroidered heavyweight hoodie, 1991, Sierra Nevada. Look at how cool the artwork is. Actual embroidery. This is not a vintage piece. It's by John Galt. And they make modern stuff that appears vintage. But it still does really well. And this is heavyweight hoodie. It's hoodie season. And this is barely even used, if at all. I paid $6.99, $4.99 for this, plus 20% off. I'm really surprised I got this that cheap. There must be a new pricer at this particular Goodwill, because I got a few things that I normally wouldn't have been able to buy because of the price would have been way too high. Patagonia. It's not the T-snap, it's just a zip, but still. For me, this is pretty good in Phoenix. I don't find high quality stuff that often. So $8.99 plus 20% off. It's black. It's a 2XL men. Patagonia fleece 3XL, so even better. Men's fleece Patagonia 3XL. Good stuff. Then this one I almost left behind. I got this at the Salvation Army, okay? Orange tags were half off. And this is a basic hoodie, right? No holes or stains, but it's a discus athletic. Do yourself a solid and look this up. Vintage discus athletic hoodie sweatshirt made in the USA. No holes or stains. Zipper still works. It's blue. It's great. So I picked it up and it'll sell. I got a kitty on my clothing pile. Excuse me, madam. Good girl. Okay. Oh, we might as well go say hi to Gilly. What's up, Gilly? You getting ready for your afternoon nappy? You got that eye booger again? Unbelievable. Come here. Hold still. Got it. Gilly. Are you getting in your box? Gilly likes nap time a lot. It's a little windy outside. Gilly's scared of the wind, so I made her a little fort. She goes in the fort. But she's being pretty brave right now, just taking a little nappy, and it's a little windy outside. You can hear the chimes. Zelda's gonna watch the birds. All right. Let's get back to work. Geez, all this lollygagging around. All right, so vintage discus athletics hoodie. Always pick them up if you get them and they're in good condition. And this is not a banger, but I'd say this is a guaranteed sale. Pretty quick too. Vintage Y2K Quicksilver t-shirt. Does it have the hang tag, brah? Got the hang tag, brah. Dude, that's sick, bro. It's got the hang tag. It's for actual Y2K. This, which I have no idea how good this is going to do or if it's going to do good at all. Because this is a thick polo shirt. I think it's a car company or a scooter company. Scomadi or something. Okay, and this is embroidery, okay? It's not screen print. And on the back, it's got more, which is pretty sweet. Picked this up at the Salvation Army for $4.99. I looked it up. I saw only scooter parts and stuff. I never saw any shirts or anything. Maybe I did a bad job of looking it up, but that's what I came up with. I got it anyway because in my experience, British motorcycles, British cars, British anything that has to do with cars or motorcycles is usually a good pickup. Here's a bread and butter item. Carhartt heavyweight long sleeve Henley pocket tee. Why did I pick it up, you say? Because it's a 3XL. and because there's no holes or stains. But mostly because it's a 3XL, and most importantly, because it was under $5. So these don't have incredible sell-through rates, but you get into the 3XLs and up, if you can get these cheap, these Henleys will do okay. I should be able to get 20 bucks for this because it's in great condition and it's a 3XL. If not, I'll take an offer at 15 because most Carhartt stuff, the basic jeans and stuff, are not even good pickups. The heavyweight long sleeve t-shirts with pockets in big sizes, in my opinion, are still good pickups. Got this. This is what I would say a Mitty McMitterson, but still pretty okay. Cabela's Safari series. I usually pick up anything from this series if it's cheap. It's a 2XL tall, which is a huge contributing factor to why I pulled the trigger on this thing. Big and tall sizes in the Safari stuff is always good. And I got this for $6.99, which I can say I overpaid for by about $3. But it was my first pickup in the store and I had to get the ball rolling. And I'll still get 25 bucks. And okay, now I'm going to look through this bag that my cat Zelda was trying to chew through because she has a thing for plastic and I got to watch her around plastic all the time. So why are these in a bag when nothing else is? Well, I'll tell you why. The Salvation Army by my house has started a new thing where they'll do bins. Okay, so they have the main store, then they have a fence. On the other side of the fence, there's bins where you can dig through the bins. The sad thing is it's 90% women's and then shoes and books and DVDs and stuff, with one, maybe two bins at the most of men's clothing. So it's kind of sad for me because I don't mess with women's clothing. But anyways, this bag, none of these are bangers. They're all mids, and some of them are, actually most of them are just Obies. Basically just opportunity buys. There's no earthly reason. Oh, by the way, for a pound, I think it's like $1.89 a pound or something. I got these Old Navy shorts. Summer's coming up. These patchwork shorts can do okay. At least they did a couple years ago. Last year, they kind of didn't do as much. But these are vintage Old Navy. And I use the keyword Madras plaid. So that probably cost me 35 cents, 40 cents. I got this Tom and Jerry shirt, which probably wasn't a good idea. But it was yellow and it stuck out to me, and it's new without tags. So I shouldn't have got that. But I'll still sell it for $7. Probably paid 30 cents for it. Then I got a handful of these, so I'll only show you one. These are new with tags, or new without tags. New without tags shirts from the Innings Festival, which happened in Tempe, Arizona. So it was like a baseball music festival. Headliners: Red Hot Chili Peppers, Greta Van Fleet, Jimmy Eat World, 311. Some other ones I don't know about. Yeah, not really sure about those. Macklemore, Third Eye Blind, Young the Giant, Cannons. Not really sure I know who the rest of these guys are. But anyway, Hosier was there too. So yeah, these are new without tags. They're very comfortable feeling. And they're XLs. So good stuff. And they're probably 35, 40 cents each. I got a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 of them. Again, this was an Obi, so don't judge me. Actually, these will do okay in the summer. Perry Ellis, terrible brand. Linen shorts is a great thing. Linen shorts always do well. These are really, really, really low mid because they're not just linen, they're also cotton. So cotton with linen blends sell infinitely worse than just linen. But still, I can put linen in the title. I'll get some eyeballs. And when June rolls around, someone will pick these up because there's no flaws in their size 34. I paid 50 cents for them probably. And I'll probably get 15 bucks. So yeah, I'm not proud of that. And then we got a Chubby's Henley opportunity buy. Obi McObison. Chubby's Henley. Is that missing a button? It is missing a button. Ooh. But does it come with a backup button? Or am I going to have to dig through my button graveyard to find one? Ooh, it came with a backup button. Look at that. See there? So that's an easy repair. But you know, when you're digging through bins and you find stuff and it's so cheap, sometimes you're going to do that. So I'm not expecting much. 15 bucks for this in the summer. It's got that heathered look. It's Chubby's. Chubby's is a pretty good brand, but in my opinion, their shorts and pants do really well, and the shirts aren't great at all. But you know what? For 50 cents, it's a good Obi. There's the last item. Oh, what do we have here? It's only a Blue Oyster Cult hoodie. And why is that special? Well, it's only in my top 5 favorite bands of all time, next to David Bowie and several others that I won't get into here. But definitely David Bowie. It's on the independent tag. I like independent because if you check out their clothing, it's really well done. They do a really good job. Independent trading company makes good stuff. So if you have a business or a company and you're going to get some branded hoodies and stuff, check these guys out because their stuff is really, really well made. I have a bunch of this stuff still lasting for years. So let's take a closer look at this graphic. The Reaper on the horse, Blue Oyster Cult. Come on, you can't tell me that's not awesome. What size is it though? Did I bother looking at that? Come on, smart guy, what size is it? The tag's all jangled up. It's a large. I'm somewhere between a large and an XL, like this shirt's an XL. Some of my shirts are larges. But you know what? This thing is awesome. But I would never buy something to sell and then end up keeping it and wearing it. That's just irresponsible. So anyways, that's pretty much everything I got today. And welcome to banger season. Usually lasts about a month and a half right after Christmas. So get out there, find the good stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.